Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with red trim, fighting out of Houston, Texas by way of Guantanamo, Cuba. He weighed in at 155 pounds. His record stands at 19 wins, 1 loss and 2 draws, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the world, known as the American Dream, introducing ERISLANDY. His opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with yellow trim, hailing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 155 pounds. With a record of 43 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw, he has 31 wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked the #2 world contender. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the exciting young stars of boxing today. Demos la bienvenida al joven orgullo de Guadalajara y todo a Mexico. Here is the former unified super welterweight champion of the world, introducing Saul CANELO.
Gentlemen, vamos a hacer esto.
We're picking the Cuban to win this fight.
Well, just the fact that even at 2-1, a lot of these fights involving champions at 5-1, 10-1, even higher. This one's a fans fight that way. And you hope it measures up stylistically. The right hand lead is open for Canelo. Jab here by Lara. Canelo trying to cut off the ring, but Lara shifting back and forth.
Lara obviously wants Canelo to lead, and he hopes to run him into sneaky punches when he does make a move.
Wants him to lead, and he wants him to lunge.
That's right. Lara is very good at setting traps. And Alvarez always has to be lariat. That's straight left from Lara, which does carry a lot of power. Sometimes Lara turns it into an uppercut, and sometimes when you're in close with Lara, he uncorks his right cross. I'm sorry, his right hook, since he's from a left-handed stance.
Here's Canelo trying to cut off the ring again. Lara goes 2 for 3 in that last exchange. And there's the good hook from Canelo. He'll be trying to pressure and get inside. Right hand was good, and from row 50, it was terrific. There's a chess match here. And Lara does set the trap and scores with a jab. Canelo tried to walk Lara into a hook. Right hand just missed. Good straight left hand by Lara. And Lara gets home another one. Here we go for round 2. Dave Bontempo and Doug Fisher with you here at the MGM in Las Vegas. ERISLANDY Lara, 19-1, 2 draws, 12 knockouts. Canelo Alvarez, 43, 1-1, 31 knockouts. Right hand by Canelo sent Lara stumbling. Good right hand there, the second one.
That might be a better right hand than the one that knocked him off balance. Yeah.
Good punch here by Lara.
That was a big straight left from Lara.
Set up by the jab and a good time to answer Canelo. Just as Canelo was building momentum off two nice right hands, Lara stepped in and said no more.
Yeah, Lara is a boxer and a ring general, but he's never shied away from exchanges. He does have heart, and he will wear that heart on his sleeve when he's under fire. Nice left to the body from Canelo.
And he misses with the jab. Trying to set up that right hand, and Lara gets in there first and then ties up.
Break, break. Watch your feet, watch your feet.
Lara trying to time Canelo as he does there. Let him come in and then catch him. And Canelo, for his part, is trying to maximize his time inside with the body shots.
That was a nice straight right to the body from Alvarez. You don't want that.
Alvarez continues to try to cut that ring off, but Lara won't let him do it.
That was a nice jab from Lara a moment ago.
Good straight left hand by Lara and a nice jab behind it.
These guys are putting a lot into every punch.
Now, the early highlights were Alvarez, and the later ones in that round for Lara.
It's a toss-up round in my opinion.
Third round action. Canelo Alvarez and ERISLANDY Lara hooked up in a 154-pound battle. Lara has been able to score with his jabs and counter left hands. And Alvarez is trying to set up the big shot.
And he is really putting a lot on each one of those shots.
Well, we saw him do that against Angulo for the first 5 rounds, and then he faded in that department.
And it takes a lot of energy to load up with every shot.
Of course, he did stop Angulo in the 10th, but for a good part of the middle rounds, the drop-off was evident for Alvarez.
I think Alvarez believes it's worth the gamble.
Well, if he could set a stage, if he could catch Lara when he's at his own height of punching prowess. Look how hard it is to cut off the ring on this guy. You get near him, he darts out. Alvarez has to reset every time he gets near him. Ready, and reset. 4 times in a row.
And Alvarez is going to have to step in and catch him just as he moves out. Alfredo Angulo was too slow to do it. We'll see if Alvarez has the speed to do it. I know he has the hand quickness. I'm not sure about how quick Alvarez's feet are.
The other thing, if you can think of it while you're in there, is if you're Alvarez, okay, maybe you're not cutting off the ring exactly the way you want, but as long as you don't get countered, you're going to win the round because you're the one forcing the action and nothing is coming back.
That's true. Lara's got to be careful not to do more movement with his feet than with his hands. And this has definitely been a lateral movement round for Lara. I think the lateral movement's okay. There was a nice left, right?
Now that's what he's been trying to set up, and if he does a number of those, he will steal rounds.
Absolutely.
From Alvarez, and I don't think he stole this one.
Not quite enough from Lara.
Going and inspired and impassioned Ronnie Shields. Very happy with the feinting and the movement of ERISLANDY Lara in 3 rounds against CANELO Alvarez.
Yeah, he said don't change a thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Do you think that's the right advice for Lara at this juncture in the fight?
Well, I like having Ronnie Shields behind him and telling him that. He is frustrating CANELO, but whether he can win a decision here with that strategy is another matter. And he's getting pummeled to the body now.
Yeah, I think one of those body shots hurt Lara.
And it will slow the movement as well. Left hook by Alvarez got in and stunned Lara.
These are some monster shots to Lara's very narrow midsection.
Now loads up for a home run every time.
Lara doing a little bit of showboating, but I also think he's trying to work out the knots in his stomach muscles. Trying to get his legs under him a little bit.
Yeah, this... For Lara, we'd be happy if this ring was the size of the Grand Canyon. It's getting smaller. That left hand by Lara. But in this round, you measure that against some of the fierce body shots he's taken.
Alvarez is now looking to catch Lara as he's spinning away. Hasn't been able to land a flush punch as Lara's backing out or moving to his left or right, but he's looking for it.
What you have to do with him is be patient enough to work your guy down, land the body shots, slow your guy down, and have enough ammunition later.
I agree.
Well, the master at cutting off the ring is here tonight, Bernard Hopkins. Nobody could do it like him.
It's, you know, it's an art, and it's been a dying art in boxing for a long time. You don't see guys who adequately and effectively cut the ring off.
And Alvarez had trouble doing that in this round too, but he scored enough body shots. Fifth round action starts with Alvarez trying to run right through Lara. Lara cuts him off there and scores one.
And that was with his right.
Looping right by Alvarez. I think the key for Alvarez is to make what Lara is doing look like running and not look like a tactic.
Right.
Good body work.
And that's what Alvarez has to keep doing. Attacking that body.
Good body shot by Alvarez.
And if Alvarez is getting frustrated from all that lateral movement, the more punches he puts to that midsection of Lara, the slower Lara will become in later rounds.
He's been getting there for the last couple rounds. He went low there, but it wasn't called.
Get off that hip.
Now it is.
Alvarez is trying to fake Lara with one hand and then nail him with the other hand. That worked well against Alfredo Angulo. I'm not sure how well it would work against a fighter as smart and crafty as Lara.
Now these guys are settling into a situation where they know what's coming. Every fake, every feint. And we're seeing some of the shots blocked after each guy makes his move.
Right.
Left hook to the body by Alvarez, making Lara go back. Two quick shots by Lara. Again, Alvarez is the follower. Got to get to that step to the right a little sooner. And a Cuba chant.
Hey, Lara does have some fans here.
They like what he did this round.
Tiempo.
We headed to round 6. Dave Bontempo and Doug Fisher with you as we watch Canelo Alvarez and ERISLANDY Lara hooked up in this super welterweight contest. Lara has been the crafty one on the outside. And then darting in and scoring. Canelo Alvarez has been solid on the inside when he gets there.
I think both fighters got a lot of good work done in round 5. Who do you think had the edge in that round, Dave?
I actually thought Alvarez by a little bit because of the body shots. He was hit by some good stuff early.
Likewise.
Again, he continues to work the body. Some will go low and some will score.
Right, I scored round 5 for Alvarez because I thought that his were the more hurtful punches. They seem to be a little bit more effective than the shots that Lara landed. Although Lara is landing not just clean shots, but very hard shots as well.
For Alvarez, these body shots are designed to slow Lara later. You see Alvarez trying to fight through this stalking and reloading dilemma. Needs to get to the right a little quicker, Doug.
Has Lara landed more than 1 or 2 solid punches?
Not in this round. He's been on the run.
But it's 2 minutes, and maybe he's landed one. He had one early in the round, maybe one nice straight left. But
it goes back to something we've talked about with how to combat that now. If he darts in and scores as he does there,
that was a nice left.
It looks like his movement is purposeful. Alvarez's objective is to make it look like it's running, by putting the pressure on it.
Well, it definitely looked, for the first 2 minutes of this round, it definitely looked like Lara was just avoiding a fight. But he's landed some nice punches in this final minute, and I'm not sure Alvarez has landed anything of note this round.
Nothing got in there. And now Alvarez trying to sprint after Lara.
I think that's what he might have to do sometimes.
Pretty creative way to go after a difficult situation. Shows how much he wants to change things. All right, 7th round action, the second half of the fight. ERISLANDY LARA spent a good part of round 6 on his bicycle. And that's what Ronnie Shields asking for. Throw more punches off of the movement.
Punch on the fly. I scored round 6 for Lara because I thought when he did finally let his hands go in the final minute, he did land, and he landed more telling shots than Alvarez did.
Alvarez stalking, and when he gets close, Lara is crafty enough to have some kind of an answer for him. But Alvarez is the one putting the pressure on. That was a good body shot. Again, off the right shoulder, but not committing that quick step to the right to cut off the ring. Lara got there first with his punch. That was a good body shot by Alvarez.
And that was a nice combination from Alvarez, and I was just about to say that we need to see more combination punching from Alvarez.
Hey, one thing he's done that I really like in here is he fires another left hook. Is that Alvarez has been committed to a strategy of stalking and has not gotten discouraged against the guy running.
He's fighting out of character just a little bit. I think he prefers to sort of stake out the middle of the ring and have a fighter come to him, but he doesn't have that luxury tonight. So he's got to go out and get it, and he's trying. Lara's got some blood, it looks like, on the right side of his face. I think both these guys have some blood.
Good work here by Canelo on the inside, and some vulnerability starting to show here from Lara.
I think both men have had a solid round 7, but I think Alvarez has landed the harder shots.
And that's a cut that at least has big symbolic value for Alvarez and to inspire him to keep attacking. They got work to do in the corner of ERISLANDY LARA.
I can't see how bad it is, but we'll get a closer look when he returns.
Here we go into round 8. Canelo Alvarez riding the momentum now of having cut ERISLANDY LARA with a beautiful move. Fake right hand at the left hook. Scores. Good jab here by Alvarez. Jab again. Right hand scores.
That landed on the chest of Lara.
We're seeing less offense in the last 2.5 rounds from Lara. It's been a definitive drop-off. Trying to close ground here.
Watch your hands, watch your hands.
Lara's still running, but no longer gunning.
Get out of the paliza. Watch your hands.
Alvarez stalking with the confidence of someone who's going to get there.
It's a good observation. He's stalking with more confidence in these rounds than he was earlier on. And that was a nice combination from Alvarez.
Good body shot by Alvarez.
Step out, step out. Let's go.
Misses over the top, but he's been pushing the pace. Whereas you might have been undecided about some earlier rounds how to play them on the scorecard. This is another significant round for Alvarez. He is starting to string some dominant stretches together. Ninth round, Canelo Alvarez, ERISLANDY LARA. 154-pound fight. Guys who have been at the top of their division. And this is one in which the tide has shifted to Alvarez, as he's been able to cut off the ring, get to Lara. Really not fighting back as much.
And one of the criticisms of Alvarez is that he fades in distance fights. His stamina has always been a question mark, at least among hardcore fans. And we'll see how he acquits himself in this round 9 and how he finishes off the fight. If he's able to step it up and increase his pressure.
It's a big point for him. In most of his fights, he hasn't needed those rounds. And then against Mayweather, he was out of the fight by then anyway.
Stop,
Didn't show much in that fight as it was.
Watch your head.
Both worried about the headbutting. And that there's a break. It's Lara gets 3 shots.
Yeah, 1-2-1 combination. Jab, straight left jab. And Lara needs more of that.
And Alvarez doing something that very important when he stalks and gets close to Lara. He's punching.
He's letting his hands go on the inside.
Sometimes you see guys try to cut off the ring and get inside, and they spend so much energy doing that that they forget to throw punches. He is throwing them on the way in. That's 3 good ones there. And Lara back with a good right hook. They're both standing their ground, and some good exchange action here. Lara with a good jab and a straight left hand. Wipes away the blood, keeps going. That's a slip. But it sent a message to Alvarez anyway about Lara being hurt and tired. The bell will negate that.
On the canvas there.
And as you take a look at that, you knew there was some guy sitting way up high saying, he's got him now. 1 punch away. Right into the round, 10 we go. Canelo Alvarez, ERISLANDY LARA. An intrigue-filled super welterweight contest.
Dave, I think round 9 was a better round for ERISLANDY LARA, but do you think he did enough to win that round?
Really didn't. Although Ronnie Shields saying, give me another round just like that. The intensity of the punches are favoring Alvarez. There's 3 nice ones by Lara. Alvarez has shown a lot in not getting discouraged in a stylistic matchup that doesn't really suit him.
Why don't you get out? Suéltalo.
This guy's been running and then darting back at him.
And that's Lara. Lara is a style that doesn't suit anybody.
No spinning.
You sign up for a long night.
Yes, you do. Lara's having a good round here.
Good body work from Canelo.
Right on cue.
To get it up. Get the punches up above the belt. That was the first outburst for Alvarez in this round.
And so far, it's Lara's round on my card.
No, stop! Step out, step out, step out, step out. Let's go.
Alvarez trying to close enough to make sure he does enough. And there's Lara retreating and darting out of the way again. Good left hook by Alvarez.
Lara's a tough guy to take all these shots to his rib cage and his hips.
Well, the best part for him is he's not taking two in a row. He gets hit. It's a hard shot and he's out. Jab here by Alvarez. He continues to walk Lara back.
Alvarez has had a good final 45 seconds to this round.
Heading out for round 11.
Okay, now we're going.
Both being true to what got them here. Lara trying to be a spoiler, dancing, firing off the move, trying to frustrate Alvarez. We saw him do a lot of that against Paul Williams in the only fight that went against him, and it was disputed. Canelo trying to close off the ring, fire to the body, press, and he's had to fight through a difficult style because it hasn't worked out for him very easily. Both men beat Austin Trout. Both men beat Alfredo Angulo. Both have been champions at 154.
No, stop!
I couldn't see if that uppercut, that left uppercut from Canelo landed. It seemed to lift Lara, but I don't think it landed on his chin.
And there's a spoiler jab from Lara. Alvarez has just missed with a number of those uppercuts you're talking about
stop!
tonight. And then he goes low there.
We'll go.
Good hook gets in by Alvarez.
Those are good body punches from Alvarez. We're not seeing Alvarez's jab. He has a pretty good jab. He hasn't used it a lot in this fight.
And Lara's movement has taken away a lot of that. But Canelo is stalking after him and winging. There's a jab.
There's one jab. There we go. You know, it's not easy to throw a straight punch against a moving target.
But as you observe the style, I think the movement of Lara is going to work against him on the scorecards in the final analysis.
Well, it's so much movement. And he backpedals away even if he gets grazed by Alvarez, which creates the impression that Alvarez's punch was heavier than it might have been.
The jab in the right hand by Alvarez. Left hand by Lara. Good jab by Alvarez. Right on the cut eye. Both guys in very good condition. We have not seen a lull as far as what they're trying to do. Even when there's been no action, there's been movement. Final round action. Canelo Alvarez and ERISLANDY Lara. 3 minutes to go in this 154-pound fight. Dave Bontempo and Doug Fisher with you from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Crowd has enjoyed this one. It's been the dancing and movement of Lara and the inside pressure and the chasing of Alvarez, who has had the heavier punches.
Especially with his body attack.
With one major factor, Lara lands 2 punches there. As a lot of the rounds, he moved and stopped punching. That's factor number 1, and factor number 2, heavier punches. They are what Canelo would hang his hat on.
Yeah, I think on average, Canelo has landed the harder punches. He's been more dynamic offensively, although he's been offensive in spots, but both men have been offensive just in spots.
For Lara, what he would hang his hat on is that he hasn't been caught square that often. He's been making Canelo miss a lot.
And he's landed a lot of clean 1-2 combinations.
And in his mind, and his followers would believe that he's done enough of just what you saw there. Of moving, stopping, punching, and getting it up.
And you know, perhaps with amateur judging, Lara may be ahead in this fight. But in professional judging, I have to think that Alvarez has the edge. Although the fight's not over yet, and Lara's having a decent round. Both guys have landed in this final round.
Right hand by Alvarez.
I like that Alvarez came out hard to start the round and see if he can finish the round hard with a minute to go.
Good left hook by Alvarez. Good left hand by Lara. Body shot by Alvarez opens up a little.
I like that Alvarez answers. Every time he does get caught clean from Lara, Alvarez answers, usually to the body. And I'm really impressed with the amount of punishment Lara has been able to take to the body.
He's been able to take a lot, and Alvarez has been in real good shape to keep coming at him. So, because of those factors, it's been a good one. If fans are standing up, and these guys are going to get a pretty good round of applause when it ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Jerry Roth, scores about 115 to 113 for ERISLANDY Lara. Judge Dave Moretti sees it 115 to 113 for Canelo Alvarez. And Judge Levi Martinez scores about 117 to 111 in favor of the winner, Canelo